Hello. I named the first video Holiday 1, but I only made one video. So, I will do, instead, it is 2025. So, I'll do New Year's resolutions instead. I'm not one to really make New Year's resolutions or care about it. So, I feel like take it with a grain of salt, but also I feel like me making this video solidifies it more. So, we'll see. Okay. I'm not gonna go in any order. Like one's not before the other. Some of them have more importance than others, but I just kind of wrote them down. I wrote them down like 5 minutes ago. So yeah, okay. First one, pretty easy, I think, for me. Work out approximately 4 times a week, or work out 208 times in the year, which doesn't seem that bad. I know it seems worse than it. That's a lot of days. That's more than half the year. But I think I'm adhering to that anyways. I don't know, gain weight. Yeah, I guess. There's a couple things I want to change with my workout plan. I want to make some things better, change some things, see what works, see what doesn't, and try some new things out. Like, I wasn't progressively overloading my shoulders in the past. It's weird because I would be able to bench like 200 pounds, but I wouldn't be able to shoulder press any more than like 75, which is weird. So I really want to bring that up because I went to the gym the other day and I saw this, like, I mean, credit to her, this like shorter girl doing like 45-pound dumbbell overhead press. And I was like, shit. And I looked at my 35s and yeah, I got to progressively overload on those. Uh, Next one, I would like to get better and more confident, more specifically in ping pong. I can't take it lying down. I need to adapt. I think I've played 5 different people since starting in the past few months. So that's why I want to just get more confident. Better. Yeah. I will. I will. Graduate school. So my graduation isn't until 2026, but I would still like to classify it as a 2025 goal. I don't think most of the heavy lifting, or I would say most of the heavy lifting is in 2025. But I think once January hits, senior ice is just going to hit me. And I'll be chilling. This one, kind of weather dependent. Also, maybe time dependent if I want to go up north or not. But do cross country skiing. In the back of my corner here, I have 2 pairs of skis that I've haven't moved since getting it, and I spent like $125 on both of them, which is pretty cheap. But also, I can't do it. It's like raining outside. Next one, up my cooking game. I think that I'm kind of 80-20ing it, which is like 80% of the result with 20% of the effort, which is good. But I would like to do the inverse and do 20-80, where you're so good that you're focusing on the last 20%, which takes 80% of effort. That type of cooking. It seems really, really bad because, I mean, why would I want 20% of the result from 80% of the effort? I think I already partially do this. Like, who's making their own noodles or even sausages or kimchi. However, I don't know. It's sick. It looks cool. This isn't a resolution, but I would just like to get a new cutting board, a really good one. This is kind of tied to the one before this, because if I can't up my game, then I don't really need a new cutting board. I think also there's some appreciation to be had to do stuff with such, I won't say bad equipment, but I was going to say bad equipment. But with such normal equipment, I'll say. Yeah, like my $20 knife and a like $10 bamboo cutting board. I can do most of my cooking anyway, but it's just in terms of longevity, it's not the best. Last thing, all I wrote is like 7 words. I'm a biking fraud, and to bring that up. I think that speaks for itself. Okay, now I will get to my financial goals. Alright, not too many. Not too many. Financial slash other like personal goals. Those ones are kind of fun, kind of not really. They're more like hobbies ish. School's maybe not a hobby. I would like to max out my TFSA or just really any of my registered accounts pretty much as soon as possible. If I check off any, it's going to be this one. Maybe invest in my non-registered account, but honestly, everything is so up in the air. I am, part of me is scared, or part of me is hesitant, and also not willing to take the risk because I can earn a good amount without taking that risk. Either way, pocket watch like a motherfucker, and I mean me. This will be the year of saving, for me at least. Maybe saving isn't the best way of putting it, but I would like to get the most bang for my buck. So, for example, I'm not going to go out every week and get McDonald's burgers. But, buying a raw duck or buying 2 raw ducks for $15 each might be considered splurging. But also, where are you going to buy a duck for 15 or a raw duck for $15? So not only does it save me from, well, it doesn't really save me. It's not a necessity. But not only does it, feed my cooking game, but also feeds my my financial goals of biggest bang for your buck. So I think that's pretty chill. Okay, these are kind of more personal. They're also only 2 things. Learn as much as I can at work, and then see the direction I want to go, and yeah. And then the last one is stay with my girlfriend. I guess it's not really a resolution. More of a goal, I guess. Maybe not even I don't know. Is that a goal? I guess you just hope that anyways. Maybe it's a goal. Yeah. Either way, it is January 1st, 2025 at 9:30. Onwards and upwards.